Have you ever asked yourself why your legs feel heavier than they used to? Why stairs seem taller and getting out of a chair takes just a little more effort despite eating healthy, exercising, and doing everything right? What if I told you it's not just aging, it's not just time, it's something you've been doing with full confidence every single day? You see, there's a quiet mistake that most people over 60 make, and it's hiding in plain sight, right on your plate. Fruit, yes, fruit. The very thing you've been told is healthy, natural, and essential. But here's the real truth nobody told you. Not all fruits are safe for aging bodies. In fact, some of them, though sweet, vibrant, and seemingly innocent, are silently weakening your legs, inflaming your joints, and stealing your strength. They don't hit you right away. Instead, they erode your mobility drop by drop, until one day walking feels harder, knees feel stiffer, and your energy is replaced with subtle fatigue that never really goes away. The worst part? You think you're doing the right thing. That morning juice, that healthy snack, that refreshing bite of nature's candy could be slowly undermining your health. In this video, I'll reveal the 7 fruits that may be quietly damaging your legs after 60. You'll learn what they do, why they're dangerous, and how to protect yourself, starting today. So if your legs have felt stiff, swollen, or simply not like they used to, stay with me. And before we dive in, click subscribe and turn on notifications, because here we uncover the truths no one talks about. And once you hear the truth, you may never look at your fruit bowl the same way again. Let's start with the first fruit, pineapple. Pineapple is tropical, juicy, refreshing, and widely praised for its anti-inflammatory enzyme, bromelain. Yet here's the subtle twist. Pineapple may quietly harm seniors more than it helps. Its hidden acids and natural sugars aren't as innocent as they seem, especially for those over 60. Let me explain clearly. As you age, your blood vessels become fragile and sensitive. Pineapple's natural sugars rapidly spike blood sugar, quietly damaging small blood vessels in your legs and feet. Over time, weakened circulation means less oxygen reaching your muscles, resulting in fatigue, pain, and swelling, making even short walks feel exhausting. Moreover, pineapple's acidity silently fuels joint inflammation, especially if you already experience arthritis or chronic inflammation. You might notice heavier legs, stiffness in your knees, or persistent ankle pain after consuming pineapple. If you're taking medication, especially blood thinners, beware. Pineapple's bromelain can dangerously interact, altering your medication's effectiveness. Here's the most insidious part. Pineapple's harmful effects aren't immediate or obvious. Instead, they quietly accumulate until suddenly your mobility declines significantly. Many seniors mistakenly eat pineapple for health benefits, unaware it's gradually contributing to their weakening legs. This doesn't mean avoiding pineapple completely, but awareness is essential, especially if you've struggled with unexplained leg pain or swelling. If pineapple, a fruit famed for fighting inflammation, can silently harm your legs, imagine the risks of the next fruit, soft, sweet, and beloved for boosting muscle strength and potassium levels. Yet it too could quietly betray your health. The second fruit, bananas. Bananas are soft, sweet, and famously high in potassium, earning a reputation for supporting muscles and preventing cramps. However, for seniors, bananas carry a hidden risk. Loaded with natural sugars and quick-digesting carbs, bananas cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, leading to insulin resistance over time. As insulin resistance grows, circulation weakens, inflammation rises, and your legs bear the consequences. Heavy sensations, dull aches, stiffness in calves, and discomfort climbing stairs. But the issue doesn't end there. Bananas encourage fluid retention, especially problematic for those with heart conditions. This fluid buildup triggers joint stiffness, swollen feet, and puffy ankles. The worst part? The damage accumulates silently, gradually draining your leg strength without you even realizing it. If you regularly experience heavy, aching, or swollen legs, reconsider bananas. They may not be as friendly as they appear. Now imagine something even smaller, innocent-looking, yet quietly fueling joint pain. The third fruit, grapes. Small, juicy, and seemingly innocent, are often praised for their antioxidants and heart-healthy benefits. Yet for seniors, grapes may hide a darker truth. Loaded with fructose, a sugar directly absorbed by your liver, grapes silently increase uric acid levels when consumed in excess. What happens next is subtle but damaging. Uric acid quietly accumulates in your joints, particularly in your toes, ankles, and knees, causing intermittent burning sensations, swelling, and persistent nagging pain. Ever felt a sudden sharp pain in your big toe at night or unexplained stiffness in your calves? Even a modest handful of grapes could be triggering this hidden discomfort. Moreover, fructose in grapes fuels chronic inflammation, worsening stiffness and reducing mobility. Grapes are deceptively easy to overeat, with sugars accumulating rapidly and silently weakening your legs over time. If you've noticed increasing stiffness, swelling, or discomfort in your legs and joints, reconsider grapes. While they may appear healthy, grapes could quietly be reducing your flexibility and strength. Yet grapes aren't the only sweet deceivers. Imagine another fruit, luscious, vibrant, and famous for hydration. It tastes refreshing, almost like water, yet inside it might secretly spike your sugar levels and harm your joints. The fourth fruit, watermelon. Watermelon. Light, refreshing, the very symbol of hydration and summertime joy. But could this watery fruit secretly be weakening your legs? Surprisingly, the answer is yes. Despite its reputation for hydration and low-calorie content, watermelon has an extremely high glycemic index, meaning it quickly spikes your blood sugar levels, similar to candy. Why does this matter? With age, your body struggles to regulate insulin effectively, leading to increased inflammation, especially in areas with limited circulation, your calves, ankles, and knees. Soon after eating watermelon, you may feel leg fatigue, dull aches during short walks, and persistent ankle swelling. Climbing stairs can suddenly feel daunting. Watermelon's watery charm disguises a subtle trap. Its refreshing taste encourages overeating, quietly adding sugar stress to your circulation and intensifying inflammation. You think you're hydrating, but instead, your legs silently suffer, growing weaker with each sweet bite. So, ask yourself, is watermelon truly hydrating you, or subtly increasing discomfort and exhaustion in your legs? If your legs feel heavier lately, reconsider the watermelon on your plate. Now let's uncover the next fruit. Celebrated for its vitamin C and immunity benefits, yet quietly launching an acidic assault on your joints. The fifth fruit, oranges. Oranges, bright, fragrant, and found everywhere from juices to breakfast plates, are celebrated for their vitamin C and immune-boosting powers. But for seniors, especially those over 60, oranges may hold a hidden danger. Behind their citrus glow lies acid, an enemy to aging joints. Oranges are loaded with citric acid. While harmless for some, this acid can silently irritate joints already battling stiffness, inflammation, or arthritis. Morning stiffness in the knees, lingering hip pain, and swelling after long periods of sitting might not be just age. They could be worsened by that daily glass of orange juice. Here's why. Citric acid doesn't just stay in the stomach. It enters the bloodstream and can inflame joint tissues, especially when paired with the fruit's natural sugar. This combo causes blood sugar spikes and systemic inflammation. The result? Every step becomes heavier, every stair more painful. The inflammation settles into your knees, ankles, and calves, stealing your strength little by little. You see, oranges might be harmless to a younger body, but in a senior system, where circulation is slower and joints more delicate, they become a quiet saboteur. The most deceptive part? You're consuming it with good intentions, believing you're improving your health. But now you know the truth. And as we move on, prepare to meet a fruit that looks safe, green, crisp, low in sugar, but hides something that could trigger nighttime cramps, tight knees, and aching hips. The sixth fruit, green apples. Green apples, crisp, clean, and often seen as the healthier, low-sugar choice. Their tartness feels refreshing. Their appearance screams purity. But beneath that innocent surface, green apples may be silently contributing to leg pain, stiffness, and fatigue in aging bodies. Let's start with malic acid, the compound that gives green apples their signature sour bite. While harmless to the young, it can become irritating to older digestive systems and sensitive joint tissues. As we age, the gut lining thins, and once malic acid enters the bloodstream, it may quietly inflame vulnerable joints. Some seniors report hip or thigh aches shortly after eating apples. Others feel subtle heat in the feet or tightness in the knees, signals that build over time. Then there's the sugar. Though less sweet than red apples, green apples still contain natural sugars. In a slowed metabolism, that sugar can cause small but repeated blood sugar swings, leading to calf fatigue, nighttime cramping, morning stiffness, and weakness while climbing stairs. The real danger? Green apples are often consumed raw, casually, even before bed. Their clean look makes them seem harmless, but over time, regular intake can slowly erode joint flexibility, amplify stiffness, and make restful nights more elusive. So if your legs feel unusually heavy, your joints tight, or your mornings stiff, take a second look at that green apple in your hand. It might not be as friendly as it appears. The seventh fruit, mango. Mango, juicy, soft, and irresistibly sweet, a beloved summer treat. But beneath that tropical indulgence lies a silent sugar explosion, one that could be especially dangerous for aging joints and circulation. Mangoes are packed with natural sugar, more than most fruits. For someone young and active, the body might handle that surge. But after age 60, things change. That sugar punch spikes your blood glucose, triggering an insulin response that your body may no longer regulate efficiently. The result? Inflammation, deep in your joints. This inflammation often takes root in soft tissues surrounding your knees, hips, and ankles. If you suffer from nerve sensitivity, you might experience tingling in the toes, a burning sensation that lingers, or swelling in your feet by evening. Even a creeping heaviness in the legs after what should be a restful day. The danger with mango isn't just the sweetness, it's how easy it is to overeat. Its smooth texture and tropical flavor make it feel light, but your body reacts to the sugar, not the sensation. Each bite stacks inflammation, stress, and strain onto already aging joints. Many seniors turn to mango as a natural delight, and it is natural. But natural doesn't always mean safe, especially when circulation is slower and joint tissues are more vulnerable. So if you're noticing more leg fatigue, instability, or subtle joint discomfort, take a closer look at that golden slice of mango. It may be delicious, but for aging legs, it could be a quiet contributor to pain and weakness. Now that you know the 7 fruits silently stealing your strength, the choice is yours. You can keep doing what everyone else is doing, trusting what's popular, repeating the habits that quietly damage your joints, or you can step into awareness, into control, into the next chapter of your health. Because this video wasn't just information, it was a warning. And maybe it was the wake-up call your body has been waiting for. So here's what to do next. If this opened your eyes, hit that like button and let the algorithm know this message matters. Subscribe and turn on notifications. See you in the next one.